Steve Kornacki, because we've been talking about the liberal wing of the stage tonight, has been looking at the bases of Warren versus the base of Sanders. Steve?
Yeah, look, we always think about those two candidates as being in each other's way, right? Bernie Sanders has fallen down a little bit in the polls lately. Elizabeth Warren's been moving up. There's a conventional wisdom she must be taking from Bernie Sanders. And it, of course, raised the question, if they're so similar, if they're in each other's way, why weren't they going after each other tonight? There's an answer for that, and it's one of the biggest surprises we've seen in the polling so far, because as similar as Warren and Sanders may be themselves and their messages, their supporters and their coalitions are very different. Let me give you an example of what I mean. You can see right here, this is the latest national poll here. Income is one of the places we see this. These are voters in the Democratic side making less than $50,000 a year. Biden in first place. You see Sanders in second place there, 17%. Warren back at third, 11%. Now, what happens when we go to the other end of the income scale? Look at this. Go over $100,000. Look at Elizabeth Warren's support. She doubles. She goes from 11% up to 22%. Look what happens with Bernie Sanders. He goes from 17. He plummets all the way down, loses 10 points, more than half his support, down to 7. Elizabeth Warren has been appealing more at the higher end of the income scale. We also see this on that college, non-college divide. Elizabeth Warren's been doing better among college-educated voters, particularly college-educated white voters, and especially among white voters with an advanced degree. There you see a pronounced advantage for her over Sanders. Sanders, on the other end, better with younger voters than Warren's doing, as we see, better with lower income, blue collar voters. Also, he has gotten more traction so far with non-white voters. So one of the reasons I think you did not see any friction on stage between these two candidates is there's a recognition on the part of each that they are appealing to different coalitions with a very similar message. And at some point, one of them, they probably both think themselves, will emerge, and they hope to be able to appeal very naturally to the other side at that point without having alienated their opponent.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.